This from earlier on, the Nuggets getting off the team bus and showing their fashion sense. Gotta make a grand entrance when you're on the road. Welcome everyone to a great Sunday night with the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. The guard pair are Murray and Caldwell Pope. Underneath in the post, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Porter in at the 3 set. And for the Timberwolves, the wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. And Greg, taking a look at this one here tonight, the clash at the guard positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done. And I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
Here we go.
So the Nuggets win the tip. Murray against Conley. Murray outside. Caldwell Pope outside. Shot clock at 3, and it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Timberwolves on defense. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Really hard not to foul. They're tall with elite skills. Porter Jr. is a handful in the painted area.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Listen, 84 is a really good number to post at the foul line, and that's where he's at on the year.
And fellas, I think you have to like his improvements over his free throw numbers from a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount, but it's improvement nonetheless.
Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Minnesota. Conley, the pass to Towns. Anderson outside. Back to Towns. Kicks to Conley. Here's Edwards. Shot clock at 6. And it's Denver with the rebound. Stolen by Michael Conley. 18 feet out. And Gobert with the basket on the assist from Edwards.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Here he goes. Count that one.
Boy, slick pass by Murray. He makes such an effort to create for his teammates.
Out to the wing. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And with Towns, we're looking at one of the best three-point shooting big men in the NBA, Clark. He is something to watch.
He really is, and when you add in everything else he does, Kevin, he's one of the best players in the league, period. One of the things I love about Towns is how versatile he is. He's a big guy who continues to be a matchup nightmare for defenses.
Now here's Murray. To the inside, Jokic unable to get that one. Gobert with the defensive effort. Conley finds Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Edwards. Caldwell Pope with some nice D.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Edwards. The kick out to Towns. Connects from 3-point range. Towns has got 5 points so far.
Hey, a confident shooter like Towns doesn't need any time to get a shot up.
Inside. Jokic passes to Caldwell Pope. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Left block shot on the way, and it's Jokic missing. Timberwolves have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Edwards gets to Conley. Back to Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
Outside, Porter. Pass to Jokic. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Hey, we use the term explosive a lot, but Edwards, this guy is explosive times 3.
Here's Murray. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Caldwell Pope with the screen on Conley. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Denver needs to get off his shot. Porter outside. It's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns. Here's Edwards. Happy to see that one go in for a second make in 5 attempts.
Edwards flexing on them now. Bully ball inside.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here. Some changes for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. Alexander Walker comes in for Edwards. And Monte Morris subbed in for Mike Conley. Now here's Murray. No scoring in this one. There's a good screen. And they double up Murray. Watson for 3. No good. Shot missing. Timberwolves leading by 8. Towns looking around. Plays it up and banks it in. Towns has got 7 points in the game.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Jackson in the corner. And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That's his first foul. The Nuggets making a switch here. Brown's checked in.
Nuggets substitution. Number 0, Tristan Brown.
Here's Jackson. They set the pick. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Morris outside. Passes it to Towns. 4 seconds left. Can't capitalize inside.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Minnesota on top, up 10. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. They've got Michael Porter, and it's Watson in at the 4 spot. Back to Jackson. And players and coaches want a consistent whistle, Clark. Isn't that harder, though, when minor contact can be called a foul?
Yeah, it is, Kevin, but I do think the officials do a great job. At the NBA level, there's more latitude for physical contact. These are the best players in the world. They're also the most athletic and the strongest players in the world. So giving them room, and I think the officials do a great job of officiating the game the way it should be. And I understand the cry about consistency, but remember now, the officials, much like the players, coaches, and broadcasters, they too are human.
Here's Alexander Walker. Michael Porter making his last shot. It's Edwards on the wing. 6 points for him. Yep, that one goes. Edwards got the lead up to 12 now for the Timberwolves.
Boy, great take by Edwards, making the correct decision in the pick and roll there.
Jackson dishes to Porter. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Porter's got 6 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And I also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Gobert, he's checked in for Minnesota. Conley now comes in for Monte Morris. Puts it up from 12. And with that shot, the Minnesota lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Caldwell Pope.
You got to give respect to Caldwell Pope's mid-range jump shot. He's got the green light to take this shot, and that green light is always on.
Now here's Conley. Nothing on the board. Caldwell Pope against Edwards. 6 on the shot clock, and the layup is good. And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Outside for Murray. And again, Denver with the triple.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Here's Edwards, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. 14 points for Anthony Edwards.
Edwards got a tight handle now and enjoys breaking out these types of moves on him.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the NBA is looking to expand its footprint, and a franchise south of the border could potentially hold tremendous appeal. Commissioner Adam Silver said Mexico City is the largest city in North America. It could also be a gateway to all of Latin America. The opportunity to flip a switch in terms of opening up a large geographical area to NBA interest. Kevin?
That's interesting. Thanks, David. Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Reed. And it's McDaniels in for Edwards. And the 28th pick in the 2020 draft, Clark, Jaden McDaniels has more than outplayed his draft position.
Yeah, you know, there were some question marks year one in college at UW, but you look at him now, hey, length, mobility, skill set, those are things that every team wants and needs.
Here's Murray after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Here's Jokic. Gobert with the block.
This is what Gobert is known for, his ability to swat shots away with ease.
McDaniels passes to Towns. Here's Alexander Walker, guarded by Jackson. Gobert with a wide open look, and out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. A different look for Denver. Aaron Gordon comes in for Christian Brown, and it's Michael Porter in for Jackson. The Nuggets trail by 10. There's 53 seconds left in the first half. Outside, Porter. Gordon with the screen for Porter to the middle. And that's Gordon with the dunk.
Well, I like the fact that Gordon shows you nice skill there in picking apart the defense on the screen and roll.
Conley against Murray. His first shot coming late. Gobert finds Towns. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Outside, Porter. Shoots from the block, and there's another one for the Nuggets.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
Here's Alexander Walker. Good defense by Jokic. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Minnesota. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be right back after this. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Conley against Murray. The pass to Jokic. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. It's Gobert with the ball for Minnesota. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Edwards, that's good.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Porter. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Minnesota leading by 10. And there's Edwards on the assist by Towns. And that's 18 points for Anthony Edwards. Murray against Conley. Caldwell Pope outside. Great D that time from Edwards.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Now here's Edwards. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Murray against Conley. Murray the pass to Porter. Rocket 6. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Anderson's checked in. Gordon kicks to Murray. Takes it off the glass. Murray's got 7.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Anderson outside. Pass to Towns. Conley with it. Over in the corner, Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
So it's Denver now. After the basket by Minnesota. Caldwell Pope kicks to Jokic. For 3, Murray. Another shot. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Too big, too skilled. Jokic just methodically breaks you down. He's a very unique player.
For Denver, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
Jackson, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. That one goes in.
Hey, he's so strong in the upper body. You're not going to alter Edwards' shot with just a little bump.
Outside Jackson. 1:44 left in the third. No good from 11 feet. Minnesota leading by 12.
Clark, when you think of top rebounders today, Rudy Gobert is a name that comes to mind.
Yeah, he's super long and tall, but that's not just why he's such a dominant rebounder. He's got a real good knack for reading where balls are coming off, and the timing that he has is pretty impeccable too. And even though he's north of 7 feet tall, he does a good job boxing out as well.
Now here's Edwards. After the miss from Kyle Anderson, Edwards. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Jackson deciding where to go with it. The jump hook, gouging inside. It's Jokic.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
And here is Conley. Still yet to score. And it's in there. Edwards got the lead up to 12 now for the Timberwolves.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now here's Porter. He's got 8. Here's Jokic. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Jokic has got 6 here in this quarter.
That high release of the Joker, if you're defending him, you better stay home.
Gobert with a screen on Murray. Conley into the lane. Outside Edwards. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Reggie Jackson.
Edwards does not back down. Even if it means taking physically hard contact, he's fearless.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. First one falls for him. So both teams changing it up here. And Edwards drops them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Up top, Porter. Missed inside. And so it's Minnesota up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Here's a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The Nuggets trail by 12, and Denver will start the fourth quarter with. The guard pair are Murray and Caldwell Pope. It's Najee in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Pass to Najee. He kicks it to Watson. Here's Caldwell Pope, rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Already growing a reputation as one of the game's most notorious trash talkers. Edwards is just having fun out there.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Minnesota?
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Murray, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
He can't get that one. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. Passes it to Najee.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without foul.
The first free throw is good. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. Mike Conley comes in for Morris. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Out left to the wing. Outside, Edwards. Drives to the hoop. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. The Nuggets trail by 12. The pass to Najee from downtown. And again, Denver no good.
Perfectly played defensively there. He made that a very difficult look.
Caldwell Pope against Anderson. Right side, Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Driving to the basket. It's deflected, and he gets it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Minnesota making some changes. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Anderson. And it's McDaniels in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Pass to Murray. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. With the drive. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
That tenacity on the drive. Murray is at his absolute best when he's in attack mode.
Gobert, the screen. Gobert, great positioning on the putback.
What hustle on the offensive glass, finding ways to capitalize, paying off that hard work.
Here's Murray. Although they're down big right now, Greg, still plenty of time left in this one.
At this point, they got to take it one possession at a time.
Now here's Murray. 13 feet away. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Edwards driving the lane, and Edwards with the stuff.
Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than those around him.
Murray against Conley. Down low. Here's Jokic. Gobert with the block. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. And the Timberwolves call time.
Start it.
Gobert, the pass to Edwards. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Gobert with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Edwards drives in. Gobert, he's good with the little jumper in close. And the Timberwolves lead by 16.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Murray finds Jokic, and the rejection by Towns.
With that reach, Towns is going to get his fair share of blocked shots. There's no doubt about that.
And the basket by Gordon.
Boy, from the looks of it, it appears the defense is fine with him taking that shot, but he makes them pay when they do.
Out to Edwards. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And Greg finishing last season with the #1 seed in the Western Conference. A lot of people still stuck on the Denver Nuggets.
And Kevin, they've had great regular seasons before, only to fall short. But with a healthy Murray and Porter Jr., Jokic finally had the help to get it done.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Nuggets trail by 15.
This one is all but over. I mean, what a ferocious and commanding performance for the Timberwolves.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Anthony Edwards.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
5 on the clock. On the 3 off target. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. down by 15. And the basket is good.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stop.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Rudy, another strong performance for you guys. How good is this team playing right now?
We're playing great. It's all about our defense. When we play defense, when we focus, we communicate, and after we get easy stuff on offensive end.
Rudy, a great win. Congrats. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. And now, we present the New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Edwards.
Make your hell gaming.